Good morning, good morning. It is currently 8 a.m. I woke up this morning probably around 4:15, which is really nice because you can get a big chunk of your stuff done in the morning, which is what I've been doing. And I've gotten my reading done, some editing done, and breakfast. And now I'm gonna start on some dinner for the evening, which I haven't really done. I haven't started dinner ever this early, but I like to have stuff at least chopped and prepped. And I'm thinking that I'll probably do some type of stew in the crock pot. So that's why I'm doing it now, because by the time the afternoon evening comes around, I just get so dang tired from being pregnant, and I kind of just fall apart. I'm like, I just need to shower and then go to bed, especially when I'm waking up earlier, like 4 o'clock. I would say on average, I wake up at 6:30, but I feel like that doesn't give me enough time to do all the things that I'd like to do in the morning before my daughter wakes up. Like take care of the chickens and all the other things. So we're gonna get started on chopping our food. Oh, also, this red light that's coming in, I don't like to use overhead lighting. And I have a lamp over there in our living room, and that has a red light bulb in it because that helps promote sleep. So in the evening, I'll turn that on, but it's a little dark, so I'll probably have to have some lights on while I'm doing this. And then for the rest throughout the house, I have our beeswax candles going. So it's a rainy day here in Pennsylvania, so it's a super cozy day, but I'd still like to try and get outside if there's a break in the rain. If not, rain jackets are going on. So while I'm chopping this food, I wanted to chat a little bit about pregnancy nutrition and the supplements that I'm taking. I always get a handful of people asking me about the things that I do and what I specifically take for pregnancy, or even what to do in preparation for pregnancy, because a lot of people in our society and culture don't even realize that there are things that you can do to prepare your body for pregnancy. I started diving more into a holistic type of lifestyle deeply during my college years, and I came across the Weston A. Price Foundation and kind of just soaked in all of their information via podcasts and books. And like I shared in my previous video, is one of the books that I absolutely love is the Nourishing Traditions book of baby and child care. And they also have a cookbook as well, which is phenomenal. And in the margins, it has a lot of great information about true politically correct nutrition, because a lot of us, as we know, have been deceived about nutrition. I remember one of the first things that I came across was in relation to body cycles, like a woman's hormonal cycle. And a lot of what it was sharing was the fact that a lot of the symptoms that people experience during their period or different phases of their cycle are common but not normal. So then I realized that is especially true for pregnancy. Like morning sickness is not a normal thing to constantly suffer from when you are pregnant. However, everybody believes that when you're pregnant, you're going to get nauseous and it's going to be miserable and horrible. But really, what this nausea is trying to communicate to your body is the fact that there was lack of preparation throughout your childhood into early adulthood in regards to detoxing the body, nourishing your body with proper nutrition, and it can even be an indication that you were severely lacking some type of nutrient within your body, which is causing this extended type of morning sickness to be prolonged throughout your pregnancy. I do want to share a little excerpt from the Nourishing Traditions book of baby and child care, specifically about long-term nausea that we believe in America is quite normal, or rather not just America, but developed countries. It was sharing that in any event, long-term nausea that makes eating difficult should not be considered normal. While morning sickness occurs throughout the developed world, it seems to be rare or non-existent among truly primitive peoples. So we can only assume that morning sickness is not a natural reaction to pregnancy, but a situation that occurs due to insufficient clearing of hormones, a detoxification effect, or some kind of deficiency that is common in civilized diets. It was sharing further that one logical explanation for pregnancy nausea is a lack of bile. So the body makes sex hormones out of cholesterol, and the body makes bile needed to digest fats from cholesterol as well. So if there's not enough cholesterol in the body, what essentially happens is the most available cholesterol will be sequestered to the production of estrogen and progesterone. So when there's not enough available to create bile, then it could lead to the indigestion of fatty foods, which could cause nausea within your body. I've always found all of this information very fascinating, and the way that I go about my life is that I enjoy learning from other people. I ask the Lord for wisdom and knowledge and understanding daily. So when I see resources and I see books or practitioners or people talking about their experiences and what they have done to prepare for pregnancy, or really anything in general within their life, and how they gathered information to come to the conclusion that they are at now, always sparks my interest, because I am always willing to challenge my beliefs in order to learn and grow. Because I'd rather know the information to make a truly informed decision than go throughout pregnancy or go throughout the early stages of motherhood and have a side effect or have an unfavorable outcome and then wish that I had done something different because I didn't have the information. But the reality is all of us have the information that we need at our fingertips. We have the internet, we have the library, we have people sharing their stories left and right. So it really is just the willingness to learn, to challenge your beliefs, and to want to grow. Because a lot of us truly are in such a fixed mindset or are so stuck in the ways of the world, stuck in the propaganda that has been spoon-fed to us, that any new information sounds like the craziest thing ever. But what if that information was true and that could save a life, that could help you have a wonderful pregnancy so you're not repeating the same dogmatic verbiage as everybody else of, this is the worst thing that's happening to me, I'm so sick, I can't do anything, this is such a struggle. And the reality is it doesn't need to be that way. If you are diligent in your habits of everyday life and cultivating a routine and a community that truly supports those things that you are believing in, and guarding your heart, protecting your mind and your eyes against the schemes of the world, then you will be able to have the pregnancy that you desire, the birth that you desire, and so on and so forth. I'm also going to make some coleslaw too, because I have a bunch more cabbage. I have everything I need, and I'm trying to run through everything in the fridge and get all that stuff situated, so it's time to do that. Okay, real quick, I will touch on holistic treatments for morning sickness. This is coming from the baby and nutrition book that I have been referencing, and a list of information that they have starts off with raw milk or bone broth with added coconut milk, sipping throughout the day. Number 2, acupuncture. 3, ginger tea or ginger capsules. 1 capsule 3 times per day, plus plenty of ginger in your food. Number 4, it says sublingual tablets of pyridoxal 5-phosphate. I am not sure if I am saying that correct, but it's essentially a form of vitamin B6, or Max Stress B from Premier Research, which I believe is one of their resources that they are suggesting at the end. in 1 teaspoon of water twice per day. So these B vitamins are made using natural fermentation and in many cases have at least taken the edge off of morning sickness. Another choice is Thorn with an E at the end, B complex number 12, which contains both forms of the vitamin together. Some other things they have listed are ox bile tablets with meals and or Swedish bitters formulated for pregnancy. There is lacto-fermented condiments such as sauerkraut with rich and fatty foods. I could go on a whole thing about fermented foods and how they genuinely changed my life. And whenever I get out of the habit of including fermented foods in every single one of my meals, my gut flora is just completely depleted and changes significantly. So I'm in the process of learning how to ferment my own foods because it is just so incredible for enhancing nutrition, removing the bad microbes from our gut, and just proliferating all of the beneficial bacteria that we need, because gut dysbiosis is truly the cause of so many issues, both physical and mental. Some other things that you could implement if you're struggling with morning sickness include having a diet with plenty of fat with each meal to keep your blood sugar stable, trying magnesium salt baths, and specific homeopathic remedies that are recommended for morning sickness include, again, I don't know if I'm going to be saying this correctly, but Sepia pulsatile and Nux vomica. I have no idea if I said that correct, but I just wanted to share that information just in case anybody wanted to research that further. I definitely need to go down the path of specifically homeopathic medications and studying up on all of that, but I've tried a couple things here and there for just common colds and whatnot, and it has been very helpful, but I do not know the ins and outs of homeopathic medicine. So if you have anybody or resources, please let me know because I would love to read. Okay, so I know I said in the beginning of this video that I was going to go over the supplements and specifically nutrition that I take, but I don't even think I touched on that yet. So we are going to get started on the specific supplements that I take. All right, so I have everything out in front of me right now, even though you can't see it because I'm doing a voice recording. So to start, I take for prenatal the brand Needed, their prenatal multi essentials, which is 3 capsules per day because most prenatal vitamins you usually have to take 6 to 8. And I know a lot of people choose to not take a prenatal, and I can't remember exactly if I did that last time. I did a lot of beef organs and whatnot, which I still include every now and then, but I also like to take a prenatal, one that is from a reputable brand. I enjoy Needed. After Needed, I have some that I am trying from We Heart Nutrition, and they are actually a pro-life company, which I absolutely love, and they have a handful of other supplements as well that you could check their website to see if any of those would be applicable to you and the season that you are in as well. So I also take Nordic Naturals Arctic Cod Liver Oil. Cod liver oil is an absolute powerhouse. It is something that ever since I've learned about it, I will take continuously. I first learned about it through the Weston A. Price Foundation, and different nutrition classes I have taken have also supported the idea that cod liver oil is absolutely essential for the body. So it contains a high source of vitamin A, omega-3 fatty acids. It is crucial for fetal brain, eye, and nervous system development. It supports skeletal formation, dental health, and maternal hormone balance. So also including nutrient-dense foods such as fish that are going to help promote all of that DHA within the body is going to be huge for you. Another supplement that I absolutely love and think is essential for pregnancy is liquid chlorophyll. The midwife that I worked with last time around, she actually informed me about liquid chlorophyll. Last pregnancy, I took it in a pill form because for whatever reason, I was a little bit fearful to take liquid because I was nervous about the taste. but I just mix it with lemon water and you really cannot taste it at all. It changes the drink to be green, but that doesn't really bother me. So what's interesting about liquid chlorophyll is that it has a very similar structure to hemoglobin. So it's going to support red blood cell production and oxygen transport within your body. So when chatting with the midwife that I was working with, her emphasis was on the fact that it will help increase the blood volume within your body, which is really great for pregnancy and potential blood loss when you're giving birth. So it also helps promote gentle detoxification via liver support. It's also very rich in magnesium, which helps muscle relaxation, helps reduce cramping. So if you're struggling with, just pregnancy cramping in the legs and whatnot, the chlorophyll is going to be wonderful for you. I had some cramping in my calves towards the end of pregnancy last time. Obviously, could be a sign of dehydration, but I would also rub some magnesium tallow balm on my cramping calves as well, and then I would use my massage gun. Another thing that I absolutely think is essential for pregnancy is a massage gun. I massage gun my feet every single night, and it really makes a huge difference. So another important supplement to take is liquid iodine. Liquid iodine, a lot of us just are extremely deficient in iodine to begin with. And what iodine specifically does, it's essential for thyroid production. So it's going to help regulate your T3 and T4, which then is going to help regulate your metabolism and the baby's growth as well. So it's also going to support neurological and cognitive development in the baby. And the resource that I first found this from was sharing how there were different PubMed studies talking about a lack of iodine. It's called iodine deficiency disorder, is rampant throughout the United States, and how specifically in pregnancy, if you are deficient in iodine, it could potentially cause mental retardation within the baby. And I just thought that was so absolutely fascinating. And I started taking iodine before I got pregnant, and I could tell that my energy was significantly better. Another important one is vitamin D. I have been taking the bio-DK-Mulsion from Biotics Research. 1 drop in my water, or you could just drop it into your mouth. Vitamin D, again, is something that many people are just extremely deficient in, and vitamin D is actually a hormone, and it influences over 200 genes related to the immune and skeletal health within our body, which is just fascinating. So it's going to help promote calcium and phosphorus absorption for bone and tooth development within your body, and low levels of vitamin D are linked to gestational diabetes, preeclampsia, and low birth weight. But also, if you have low vitamin Ds, your progesterone levels will not be adequate enough in order to sustain a pregnancy. So that is also something to look into if you're struggling to conceive. I also take this supplement called IO1 from Olive Tree People. It has ORAC and camu. It has high concentrations of hydroxytyrosol, which is a specific polyphenol found in the olive oil, which is essential for decreasing inflammation throughout the body. And that, again, has been wonderful for my inflammation and gut health pre-pregnancy and during pregnancy as well. Along with that, I also use their extra virgin olive oil. It is from regeneratively farmed olive groves in Spain. There have been no pesticides or sprays used on their olive groves, and it is just a tremendous thing to have in your diet. I enjoy doing a warm cup of lemon water with a little bit of olive oil and the IO1, and it just helps to gently detox the gallbladder. And then of course I use the olive oil in all the foods that I'm cooking. My husband uses it when he's cooking, and we just enjoy it. There's so many ways to use it, and there's so many benefits, but it's so simple that people don't realize that just switching to higher quality olive oil is going to make a tremendous difference. And And lastly, I have been taking Shilajit. I believe that is how you say it. Shilajit contains fulvic acids that help enhance cellular nutrition absorption within your body. It's going to also support mitochondrial energy production, which as you're increasing ATP within your cells, it's going to help reduce fatigue. And it also has a rich source of iron and trace minerals for red blood cell support. And I have currently been using the brand Natural Shilajit. I believe that is everything that I am currently taking. Sometimes I'll throw a random supplement in here and there if I am feeling I need an extra boost of something, like I was sharing before. The Organ Blend supplements, I usually will get the brand Ancient Nutrition, I believe that it is. I just go to my local health food store, see what they have on hand, because I find that if I run out of something, I'm not like a prepared person in the sense of me seeing something is going low, I'm gonna order it. I'd rather just go to our local health food store and grab it. Okay, as you can see here, I have one of those plastic liners in my crock pot. I literally never use a crock pot, and I think I did maybe 2 crock pot meals in it, but I would not recommend doing what I'm doing in the sense of putting plastic in it, because obviously that plastic is cooking your food and then you're going to be consuming microplastics, so it kind of defeats the purpose of everything. But you know, we can't necessarily go crazy when we do something that isn't exactly in alignment with the crunchy lifestyle. I usually just do stovetop in my Dutch oven, and I have seen some people share information about alternatives to crock pots, because I know also the crock pot in and of itself is not ideal. So I'll have to do more research on that and get back to you, because it is a slow progression. You can't jump into just a natural lifestyle and go full force with it, because it would be very expensive if you're kind of trying to replace everything. So it's a slow progression, because you don't want to go broke either. And it's just a process of learning what category you're focusing on in your lifestyle at that specific time. And then I think this is going to be the last thing I touch on for this video, because I kind of feel like we are all over the place, but there is some type of rhythm we got going on here. But we're going to touch quickly on nutrient-dense foods and the vitamins and minerals, where you can get them from. So, first and foremost, you need to have a nutrient-dense diet while you are preparing for pregnancy and in pregnancy and postpartum and just living your life, because your diet is going to dictate how you feel and how you live and how you thrive. And so many people throughout pregnancy kind of use it as a pass to just eat junk food and fall into cravings and all this stuff that is unhealthy. And there's nothing wrong with having some treats every now and then, but I definitely find it important to just be sure of the ingredients that you are consuming, because there are so many things, if you're buying it from the grocery store, that are packed with additives and preservatives that you're not even realizing, and you rather not have those things in your body, especially as you're growing life. So another option is to home make it, or find a bakery or someone you trust that is making things with good, nutrient-dense, healthy ingredients. So calcium is really important. You can find calcium in raw milk. I prefer raw goat's milk over cow's milk. That's a whole thing that we could touch on. I was on the raw cow's milk train, but as I learned more information, I think raw goat's milk is the way to go. So other forms of calcium, you can find it in obviously yogurt, cheese, and bone broths. Folate is especially important. You can find it in liver, beans, egg yolk, fish eggs, green vegetables, vitamin B12, liver, shellfish, fish eggs, meat, and eggs. You're kind of just going to find a theme here of where these vitamins and minerals are coming from. Meat and eggs and fish are really the biggest things. So vitamin B6, again, raw meat, raw dairy, eggs, liver, bananas. DHA is going to be found in cod liver oil, fish eggs, egg yolks, liver, Vitamin A, found in cod liver oil, liver, eggs, yolks, and butter. Vitamin D, again, cod liver oil, fish eggs, egg yolks, lard, and butter. Vitamin K2, found in cheese. When you're eating cheese, you want to focus on finding hard cheese and eating the rind off of the cheese, because that's where a lot of the healthy bacteria is, and it is just really, really good for you. You want to avoid soft cheeses because it does have some bacteria in it that's not essential for pregnant women. And if you have good, healthy gut flora, then the chances of getting this bacteria is very low. I'm blanking on the name of the bacteria, but it's something that I have had during pregnancy, but I kind of just tend to stay away from, is the soft cheeses. So again, vitamin K2, you can also find that in poultry, liver, meat, fats, and eggs. Choline, egg yolks, liver. Zinc you're going to find in red meat, liver, fish, and eggs. Iron you will find in liver, red meat, egg yolks, and molasses. Iodine, like we were talking about before, you're going to find that in fish eggs, seafood, and butter. And then probiotics, touching on the fermented foods again. You need the probiotics. You just need them. You need it through the food, because a lot of times when you're ingesting a probiotic pill, what really it is, it's just freeze dried, and then when you're consuming it, your body has to kind of decode the bacteria in order to see if it's adaptable within the body. So what's most important is to either go to the store and find fermented foods and just see if it's labeled fermented, like if you're getting pickles or sauerkraut, because a lot of times it can just be soaked in vinegar and you want the actual ferment of it. Or you can start on the adventure of fermenting your foods, which is what I will be making a video on shortly. I'll bring you throughout the process. It will just be a fun little adventure to help support our gut microbiome, because that is something that my body ebbs and flows in, and I would love to just be consistently having a good, healthy gut flora. Because like I said, any conceivable disease comes from it. And I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but the book Gut and Physiology Syndrome talks about gut dysbiosis, and there's another book that is partnered with it. It is Gut and Psychology Syndrome, which touches on gut dysbiosis causing mental issues. So it's a whole other world, and I'm very excited to get back into it and stay consistent with it, because really it is our daily habits that make or break our health, that are going to build up our DNA or tear it down. But I'm gonna stop it here. I hope this video was helpful, that you gleaned some more information. If you want any more information in regards to pregnancy and things that I am doing, then feel free to message me on Instagram or comment down below, and I would love to chat with you. And I hope you have a wonderful week.